Hi guys, are you guys ready for another Makeup Monday on Tuesday? So this week what I figured we would do, so we've already covered my intentions for this channel. We've covered the importance of primer. So this week I figured we would continue on our journey to the fundamentals of makeup and go into some of my favorite tools on a budget, because having good tools to put your makeup on is kind of important. Yes, you can get by with your fingers and those terrible sponge applicators that come in some palettes, but there are better things available to you. And you don't have to spend an arm and a leg to get decent tools that will work well for you. So starting with the face, I generally put my foundation on with a makeup sponge or a beauty blender. If you go to Sephora to go buy a beauty blender, you're going to be spending about $20. And that's fine. If you want to go spend 20 bucks on the beauty blender brand blender, then that's totally cool. But if you want to be a little more cost effective, there are some great options. Real Techniques makes one that's about $5. Eco Tools is the one that I'm currently using. It looks just like this. This one's dry at the moment. But this one is $4.88 at Walmart, and you can buy that at Walmart, Target. Ulta carries them as well. And when you go to apply your makeup, don't use this dry. Don't do it. It's going to drink up your foundation. It's going to apply everything splotchy, and you are going to be dragging it across your skin. What you're going to want to do is go to the bathroom and do your business and wash your hands. Use soap. And then you're going to take your beauty blender and you're going to run it under some warm water. Works just fine. You're going to kind of gently squeeze it just like this until it becomes saturated and full of water. And then you're going to take a towel and you're just going to go like this a couple times and wring out as much water as you possibly can. Okay, so I just wet my beauty blender and wrung it out. And here is the size comparison as to before. So it has grown significantly, and if you can tell, it's much softer, which means it's going to be more spongy, technical makeup term, and it's not going to drink up your foundation like it would if it were dry. And it's also going to lay it down much, I don't know, it's just a little more hydrating. It isn't as drying. It's a lot softer to use. And you're literally going to take this. I like to put my foundation on the back of my hand, although the palm of your hand works really well, but I just like to take some and gently dab it into my skin just like this until it's all blended. Just like that. That's how you're going to use this tool. It's fantastic. Another way that I like to put on my foundation is with a brush. There are several different kinds of foundation brushes. Like these, this is from Real Techniques. I really don't use this thing. They're paddle style brushes just like this one. But what I like to use if I apply my foundation with a brush is the, what I like to use is the 801 by Moda. And this is a drugstore brand as well. I got my set at Walmart. This comes in a set of 4. It's about $16, $17 for the set of 4. Which is a little higher than everything else that I'm going to show you, but it is a very nice brush. It's very densely packed. There's a lot of bristles on this bad boy. It is super soft, and I just like to take my foundation once again in my hand or whatever. Sometimes I'll just apply it to my face, dot it around, and then this just jides. It just jides across the skin. No, it just glides across the skin, and it does a really good job of blending everything out very quickly and efficiently. Wonderful brush. These ones are a little harder to clean, but they work really, really well. One of the other brushes that I like to use for my face is a Kabuki Brush. One of the ones that I find is very nice and does a great job and is super affordable is the e.l.f. Kabuki Face Brush. And this is, I think, $6. You can get this anywhere that e.l.f. sold, online. Target carries e.l.f. I believe, oh my gosh, my brush is starting to shed a little bit, but I've had this thing forever. Walmart, I got mine at Walmart. There's a ton of different places that sell these. And this is really great for, once again, you can put blush on with this very quickly. It's super wonderful and soft. Blends everything out really well. I've put foundation on with one of these before. There's a great, it's a very versatile brush. You can do pretty much anything on your face with it. The next area that you are going to use a brush in generally are your eyes. And Once again, if you go to the drugstore or you go to Ulta or Sephora, you can be very overwhelmed very quickly by the amount of brushes that are available. Not to mention, they all look kind of similar, but they look different. And how are you supposed to use all the different shapes and yada, yada, yada? Basically, you need 4 types of brushes to do your eye makeup, and you can get away with those 4 and not really worry about the rest of them. But as you get a little more advanced, you might find that certain shapes work better for your eye shape, or that you're just more comfortable with certain shapes. I would recommend, however, that you have, like I said, 4 basic eye, or well, 4, I think I said 4. 4 basic shapes, and those are a fluffy ended blending brush, just like this. This is from Real Techniques. It comes in a set that I will show you here in a minute. This is one of my favorites, but just like a domed brush, just like this. A C-style brush. This is from e.l.f. Just like that. And an angled brush. Is that 4? Yes, that's 4. Holy cow, I can count. An angled brush. An angled brush like this is really great for dropping. It's really great for dropping. An angled brush like this is really good for smudging out your lower lash line. It is also really great to do your eyebrows with. A domed top brush, just like this one, is really great for putting on powder and just kind of sweeping things across your lid. This, a fluffy crease brush, is for blending your crease out. So you can take powder and just gently create definition in the outer V, or sweep it back and forth to define your crease, all kinds of great things like that. A C brush like this one is great for packing on color. So you take your color and you're going to dip in and you can pack onto the lid, creating much more pigmentation on the lid and whatever color that you're going to use. So that is it from most of those brushes, except for the e.l.f. brush. The e.l.f. brush, I believe, retails for $2 or $3 anywhere that you can buy e.l.f. Walmart, Kmart, Target. Not Kmart, because it's hard to find one that's open. Anyway, Walmart, Target, Ulta carries e.l.f., all kinds of great stuff. This set is from Real Techniques, and this is the Enhanced Eye set, and it's like $15, and it comes with 5 brushes. It doesn't come with this one anymore because this brush was ridiculous and served no purpose. But yeah, this is a great brush set. They've held up really well. I've had them for a couple years. If you can't spend $15 on brushes, and I don't blame you, or you don't want to spend $15 on brushes because you're not sure that you're actually going to use these bad boys, Eco Tools makes a great kit for $6, and it comes with your angled brush, your C brush, a domed top brush, and a fluffy blender brush. 2 brushes just like this, and for $6 you can't beat it. So those are some of my favorite tools to apply makeup, and next week I'm really hoping to get into some more actual application. So let me know what you would like to see first. Would you prefer to see foundation tips, or would you like to see some eye looks? Let me know, and I will see you in my next video.